Hello and welcome to Livestock today. Today we are going to be talking about poultry, how to start, how to make money, and why poultry is one of the most agri businesses today. My name is Okafopo Oloma and I will be your host for today. Don't touch that dial, we'll be right back.
Mama Ngozi, where are you going to?
I'm going to my farm.
I thought you just came back from your farm this morning.
Yes, so, but I went to pick the geo coordinates of my farm with the link I got from Nneka on profiling for all livestock farmers. Don't tell me that you two as a livestock farmer don't know about this. Well, the profiling is free and the link is also free. It will benefit all livestock farmers once you register and your information goes straight to the database in Abuja. So any benefit for livestock farmers, you stand to benefit on their training, tool empowerment and other things that will benefit the livestock farmers.
Seriously? So you have this kind of information and you didn't tell me? Please, how do I get the link to register so I can benefit like my mates now?
Are you into cattle farming, goat, sheep, pig, chicken? Hurry now to get profiled by the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, LPRES Enugu, at their office, number 11/13 Ubosi Street, beside Fire Service, New Haven, Enugu, or you can call
0911-222-2289 or 0916-101-0187.
or you can visit their website at www.lpresenugu.com. This message is powered by LPRES Enugu and supported by Ministry of Agriculture and the Enugu State Government.
Welcome back. I have a question for you. Have you ever thought of how to start poultry and you don't know where to start from? Then this program is just for you. Do you have birds? You can send us a message in our comment section and we'll be there to answer you.
My name is Ichie Sunday Zobiora. I'm the chairman of Sunchi Integrated Farms Limited. I'm also the national president, Poultry Association of Nigeria. We have been benefiting from all the programs run through that office from 2011 or 2012. We benefited from grants through government help. Enugu State assisted us there with about 25 million grant, which we used to purchase tanker because of the water crisis we were running then, buy some equipment. That helped us to stabilize them. And we promised them that we will be selling our day-old chick or chicks to the farmers of Enugu State at affordable price. And we have maintained that promise till date. And the Enugu State farmers are enjoying our product. Before you ask that, Enugu is the fourth or fifth largest poultry state in Nigeria. There is no doubt. I'm the national president, so I'm the best person to say it. Enugu is doing fantastically well. And by the way we are moving, and by the way I see the government, because there is an indication that they want to help the farmers in Enugu through LPRES. If all things being equal, maybe by the next 2 or 3 years, they may be ranking second or third in the whole federation. It's not a bad one. So anybody that have doubt about poultry in Enugu, the person should contact me because I'm the authority to give the correct report. So we are doing well in Enugu. Sunchi is leading.
To start poultry farming, here are some steps you need to take.
Hello viewers, my name is Dr. Obinna Peter Ugu. I am the Animal Health Officer for Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, LPRES, Enugu State. And today we are going to be looking at considerations before you start your poultry farming. Of course, before you begin, you need to ask yourself a question. And the question is, what knowledge do I have about the poultry business? So it is your answer to that question that will lead us to the considerations of what type of farming you want to do. Now, the poultry business is divided basically into two. You're looking at, are you considering the meat business as meat production, or you are considering the egg production? So If you are thinking meat production, then you are thinking broilers. If you are thinking egg production, you are thinking layers. Then you also ask yourself, so how do I want to come in? Do you want to begin with day-old chicks, because that is the first step, or you start with point of lay? That is, if you are dealing with layers. Then you can also do brood and sell if you are doing broiler. So I've mentioned three things now. If you are looking at broiler, you are considering, do I want to do day old chicks? So that means you are bringing the bird at day old and you are keeping them up until maturity, then before you sell off. Or you are considering brood and sell. What this means is that you are buying birds that other persons bought at their old chicken and have brooded them for 4 weeks, that's 1 month, and then are ready to sell. So you buy after brooding and then you raise for another 1 month before you sell. Then if you are considering layers, you are thinking, your consideration will be, am I buying day old chicks, or am I buying yet post brooded, or am I buying point of lay? So most of the time the post brooded is usually the point of lay. So you are considering, am I buying day old chicks, am I buying point of lay? So by the time you have this information, then you know where you are beginning from. Now you also will consider location, because you know that setting up a farm, you need to have a location. Are you thinking about where the farm is going to situate? Is it accessible to the road? Is it accessible to the market? Is it accessible to water? So by the time you put all of this in check, then you will know that if your farm is not closer to the road, then you have problem having access to the farm. It is not close to the market, then you also have issue reaching to the market. If there's no water availability there, then that is also a problem. Then another thing is, now how do you want, let's assume that everything we have talked about is in line, so you have considered them. So do you want to start a backyard farm, or you want to start a commercial farm? So if you are starting a backyard farm, you know that your consideration also differ, preparation and everything, arrangement differs from a commercial farm. So now that you have taken all of this consideration, then we look at the budget. So what is your budget? Do you know how much? And in this case now you're looking at cost of the birds, either day old chicks, point of lay, or brood and sell. You're looking at feed cost. You're looking at cost of the housing. So housing cost, you have bed cost, you have drug cost, then labor costs. All of these are captured. Security, electricity, all of these are considerations that you must go through before you decide that you want to set up a farm. Now, having considered all of this, now you are thinking, am I going to use the deep litter system kind of production system, or the battery cage system? Now the deep litter system, it means that you have a kind of a hall with your wood shavings on the floor, and you have the birds on the floor of the pen. The battery cage system, mostly the broilers are raised in the deep litter system. But when you are doing battery cage system, mostly layers go for battery cage system. So in this case, you are putting your birds in a cage, so that egg collection, feeding system, and every other thing as regards to the cage system becomes easier to do. So this is also a consideration you have to put in place. Now, having put all of this also in check, now how many birds do you want to start with? So are you starting with 100? Are you starting with 500? Are you starting with 1,000? Have you considered your costs? Having considered everything we have talked about, then lastly you consider space requirement per bed. Now there is a space requirement for day-old chick from age 0 to week 3. There is that's their space requirements is around 0.04 meters square. So if from 4 weeks to about 8 weeks, you are looking at 0.08 meters square. Then from 10 weeks to about 15 weeks, you are looking at 0.12 meters square. Then from 16 weeks and above, you are looking at about 0.14 meters square. So all of these requirements, considerations is what you need to do before you start. Thank you.
Welcome back, and thank you, Dr. Obinna Ugu. I hope you got all the information needed to start your poultry farm. I still remain your host, Okafopo Oloma. Bye-bye.
Mama Ngozi, where are you going to?
I'm going to my farm.
I thought you just came back from your farm this morning.
Yes, so, but I went to pick the geo coordinates of my farm with the link I got from Nneka on profiling for all livestock farmers. Don't tell me that you two as a livestock farmer don't know about this. Well, the profiling is free and the link is also free. It will benefit all livestock farmers once you register and your information goes straight to the database in Abuja. So any benefit for livestock farmers, you stand to benefit on their training, tool empowerment, and other things that will benefit the livestock farmers.
Seriously? So you have this kind of information and you didn't tell me? Please, how do I get the link to register so I can benefit like my mates now?
Are you into cattle farming, goat, sheep, pig, chicken? Hurry now to get profiled by the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, LPRES Enugu, at their office, number 11/13 Ubosi Street, beside Fire Service, New Haven, Enugu, or you can call
0911-222-2289 or 0916-1010187.
or you can visit their website at www.lpresenugu.com. This message is powered by LPRES Enugu and supported by Ministry of Agriculture and the Enugu State Government.